Hello everyone, today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 most memorable uses of music in TV history. Okay, obviously I haven't seen every single TV show ever made. What I'm hoping to accomplish in this video is to showcase 10 really killer music moments from shows you might have seen, and hopefully you think these moments are just as awesome as I do. I have really awesome taste in TV, so this should be interesting. Quick content warning, I will try to be as vague as I can with some of these, but this is a hard spoiler alert. So if you've just started binging Breaking Bad or How I Met Your Mother or Grey's Anatomy, just to name a few, and want to avoid spoilers, this might not be the video for you. With all that out of the way, let's just dive right in. Growing up, I didn't really listen to music for fun. Let me explain. I enjoy the sound of music. I just wasn't out here being a true fan of specific artists or bands and actively trying to buy their music and listen on my downtime. For a while there, the only time I'd actually hear a lot of secular music from the radio was when I would spend summer days over at my aunt's house. Eventually, I would come to listen to music for fun and find new artists on YouTube or Spotify. But before all that, the way I found a song I liked was from what I heard during a TV show. Some of these songs are used so well, it's hard not to link the memory of the song with the scene from the show. The following list features what are, in my opinion, the greatest uses of a song that elevated scenes from good to legendary. Pick number 10 comes from everybody's favorite show, Riverdale.
The epic highs and lows of high school football.
Wait, hear me out, okay? In season 1, there was a moment pretty early on where Jughead Jones had found himself homeless once again. He'd been living in an old drive-in theater that was soon to be demolished. As Jughead is leaving, he's greeted by a thug we'd seen earlier in the episode.
Tear that booth down too. Raise the whole place, send it to the junkyard. And us with it.
Yeah, maybe they'll save it. All the pieces. Stored in the town hall attic and rebuilt it in 100 years. Wonder who the hell we were.
So where are you gonna live now?
I'll figure it out, Dad. I always do.
This was such a cool moment. The actors were just so simple and effective. You really believed their relationship. And when that revelation hit, it hit. I will always remember that scene and that song. Song number 9 comes from a childhood classic, Smallville. When preparing for this video, I just knew I had to use this moment. When it is revealed that Lex Luthor does in fact have a secret lab where he's experimenting on meteor freaks.
This is what I thought you need me. This is what I thought, so think me naive. I promise you a heart you promise to keep. Kiss my eyes and lay me to sleep.
It's just the way he walks out of there in slow motion like a frickin' badass. Michael Rosenbaum's Lex is my all-time favorite. He killed that role. He's just so cruel. And that song, blaring in the background, made this moment one to remember. Pick number 8 sends us back to high school in Degrassi Next Class. When this show came out in 2016, it was definitely a guilty pleasure show for me. The trailer was so cheesy, I never thought I'd actually watch the show. But then I did, and the show was fire. In the first season finale, the younger brother of one of the main characters nearly commits an act of violence at the high school.
Are we really gonna hurt those people? I don't know. You can't tell anyone.
I just love this scene. I love how the older brother is horrified, but concerned for his brother, and simultaneously overwhelmed by the situation. There is so much going on, while so little is actually happening, and that is perfectly underscored by the ever-haunting Holland. It is one of my absolute favorite songs, and I never would have discovered it without this show. Pick number 7 features a song that has been used a lot, notably on the TV series Power.
Remember me.
But my favorite use of this track takes us to a whole other country. Early on, during the pandemic, I was trying to learn French. I would listen to CDs and use textbooks, but kind of as a little treat for myself, I'd cap the sessions off by watching something in French, a movie or a TV series. It was great to hear a lot of what I was learning in context, and also swear words. It was good learning those too. But I soon found myself watching a particular French show outside of my studies, and that series was none other than Scam France. This was a pivotal moment toward the end of the main character's arc in the 3rd season. He had just had this kind of reconciliation with his mother and now had to help someone who desperately needed him. So now he's running, bolting, at times in slow motion, and it was just a really powerful sequence. Pick number 6 takes us back to America, to the show that turned so many of us into gladiators. When I was a kid, my view of morality was very black and white, so I absolutely hated that the President of the United States of America was having an extramarital affair. I thought it was wrong. I thought Olivia deserved so much better than this. Those two together just disgusted me. And then, The Light by The Album Leaf would play.
For 1 minute, let's not go back in there or talk or think or... For 1 minute, we just stand here and I'm not the candidate and you're not the campaign fixer. We're just us. 1 minute, for 1 minute, just... stand here and...
They're soulmates. They are the OTP. Jake Ballard, who? Oh, it's forever. I know I'm a mess, but that song is just so good. How can I be held responsible for my emotions when they play that song? I can't. Pick number 5 takes us to the OC, bitch.
California.
The OC had a plethora of great musical moments. I mean, the show was just good. That first season especially was magic in a bottle. But the song I'm choosing for my number 5 pick isn't from season 1. It's from season 2. This song is honestly iconic. It was famously sampled by Jason Derulo.
What you say?
And there have been a gajillion parodies. This gag, of course, was first used in none other than the Lonely Island's brilliant sketch, Dear Sister.
Dear sister, by the time you read this...
What you say? Oh, that you only meant what you say. Oh, what you say?
So I gotta give props to the original moment. In the season 2 finale, the conflict between Ryan Atwood and his brother Trey comes to a boiling point. A fight breaks out, and just as Trey is potentially about to bludgeon Ryan to death, Ryan's girlfriend Marissa makes a desperate decision.
What you say? Oh, that you only meant well.
This was absolutely insane. I was watching that at the time thinking, did Marissa just kill Ryan's brother? I know this is a serious scene, but I just love tracking Trey's thought process. At first he's like, what the hell just happened? Then he's like, did that heifer just shoot me? I guess it really do be that way sometimes. So for my number 4 pick, we're going to everybody's favorite show, 13 Reasons Why. This show had some absolutely fire music drops, especially in the first season. There is a certain song that is probably more often associated with this show. For me though, this is the song that hit the hardest. The moment this song was used was especially heartbreaking. This one character is imagining a future where she is happy, and there are all of these wonderful possibilities of what life could have in store for her. But it's all make-believe. She's died. She gets no happy ending. This next song was featured in How I Met Your Mother. Now, when I first heard the song, I had never seen the show before. But the infamous Mother had recently been introduced, and I wanted to know what she looked like. So I hopped on YouTube and watched a sequence for which I had absolutely no context. But the moment was beautiful all the same.
One ticket to Farhampton, please.
Now it's time for the second best use of music in a show ever, in my opinion. For this one, I actually chose an anime. So basically, in Sword Art Online, there is this massive immersive virtual reality video game that traps all of its users. The creator of the game is the one who has orchestrated this entire debacle for reasons unknown. To make matters worse, as if things weren't bad enough, if you die in the game, you die in real life. The only way to escape is to beat all the levels and win the game. The main characters, Kirito and Asuna, spent years in that virtual world. They were the best players in the game and they formed a strong bond. In episode 14, Kirito and Asuna have this super emotional conversation they believed would be their last. However, Kirito was able to beat the game, freeing everyone from the virtual world. Since his and every other player's consciousness was trapped in the game, they had to be put on life support since they couldn't function in any way. This moment really hits hard because now that he's free and realizes he's alive, all he wants is to find Asuna. Here are some quick honorable mentions.
Nothing lasts forever. I'm sorry, I can't be perfect. Take me back to the night we met. Didn't know you think that I'd forget. I'd regret. You were always
It's coming down on me.
Teardrops on my face.
Watch it like misery.
They wash away my pain.
It's coming down on me. Let it wash away. I'd rather be dry, but at least I'm alive. They only bring.
Number one, could you please sing the opening to I Want It That Way?
Really? Okay. You are my fire.
Number two, keep it going.
The one desire.
Number three.
Believe when I say.
Number four.
I want it that way.
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a heartache.
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a mistake.
Now number five.
I never wanna hear you say.
I want it that way.
Oh, chills. Literal chills.
It was number 5. Number 5 killed my brother.
Oh my god, I forgot about that part.
So here we are, the moment you've been waiting for. The most powerful music moment in TV history. And it comes courtesy of the television series Shameless. I had never seen a sequence like this before, and I haven't seen one like it since. Here, one of the main characters, who was very close to dying at the end of the season, is basically basking in the fact that he survived.
That all you got? That's it? I'm still here! Frank Gallagher! I'm alive! You see me? You see me standing here?
The way we see the Chicago cityscape against the water of Lake Michigan, the way the camera pans around William H. Macy, and his layered, powerful performance all make for an unforgettable scene.
Frank Gallagher! Alive! Alive.
Hey guys, so as I'm editing this video, I've come to a realization. For a few reasons, I had overlooked this show, but it does deserve the top spot. In the episode I'm thinking of, a kind older man had spent the entire day helping others. This is how he closed out that day.
Happy birthday, my son. If only I could have helped you. Leaves from the vine, falling so slow, like fragile, tiny shells drifting in the foam. Little soldier boy, come marching home. Brave soldier boy comes marching home.
Do you agree with my choices? Also, since I most definitely missed out on a ton, tell me some of your favorite TV show music moments. Put me on. Thank you for watching this video. You will see me when you see me. Bye.